good afternoon, and thank you guys for tuning in. Today, what I'm going to be talking about is I'm going to be talking about my cheap and frugal living hacks that I want to go ahead and share with all of you guys. Now, the first one in which I do is this right here. Always keep an open mind to change shopping habits and the stores that you shop at for better prices. In other words, I have a good grocery store near me, Publix. I like to go there, especially for their buy one, get one frees and things like that. I do like their deli section of the store. I like their subs, I like their chicken, their macaroni and potato salads, and so on. But would I go in there, grab a cart, and do a full blown grocery shop? No, I would not. What I would recommend doing is your normal everyday grocery store that you like to go to, consider going to a different store. Example, I have Save a Lot and I also have Aldi. Why should I pay $4 for something at Publix when I could possibly go to Aldi and pay 4 or say 4.50 and get two instead of the one? It may not necessarily be the same name brand, but I'm getting more than one item going to a store like Aldi or Save a Lot or something similar to those stores. So definitely keep that in the back of your mind and highly consider shopping elsewhere to get better pricing on some of the grocery stores out there. Now, the second thing that I like to do is I have an app that I use on my phone called FLIPP. What you're going to do is you're going to download the app, put in your zip code, then it's going to give you a breakdown of the stores. It's going to be broken down from grocery store, hardware store, regular department stores, you pretty much name it. And if it's in your area, you can actually go over and select which ones you want. And somehow you revert over to another page somehow. And it'll give you a breakdown of the weekly ad from those stores that you could go and look through. And what it does is it actually simplifies and makes things easier for you when you go to figure out what you want to buy around the circular that's out for that week. So give that app a try. I think you guys will really like it. It's really a great app to use. Now, the third thing I like to do on my grocery shopping haul day and or haul day, I should say, I like to shop early and consolidate other errands that I have to do in one trip instead of having to go and come back out again, go and come back out. Just get it all done in one shot deal. That right there will save a lot of time, effort, and it'll also save you fuel in the long run. That way you've got less going and coming, going and coming, going and coming. Even though the price of fuel has dropped, still it doesn't hurt to go ahead and save, a penny here, a penny there, a nickel here, a dime there. Eventually, it's all going to add up. So consider highly doing all of your grocery shopping or haul and your errands that you have to do in one outing. The next one that I have, when you go shopping early, it allows you to take advantage of meats that have been marked down. It's best to use those meats that day or wrap it and freeze it as soon as you possibly can. Also, going early, you can usually take advantage of manager specials. I know a lot of stores in my area They don't do a lot of manager specials anymore, especially since COVID. But on the meats, the earlier you can get in there, the better off you are. I have gotten some really good deals on some ribeye steaks in the past, marked $3 and $4 below the normal price. I've gotten good hamburger meat, chicken breast, drumsticks. I've gotten pork chops. You name it. I have gotten some really good deals out of the meat department when I go early. And that right there can save you several dollars in the long run by going early and being able to take advantage of the discounted meat at the stores. Now, the next one, I like to browse the dollar stores, and at times I also purchase what I need. I'm also willing to try something new I have never tried to see if the item is worth buying again. I'll give you an example. I'm partial to Armor chili. That's always been my go-to. Hormel, yeah, it's good, but it's also on the spicy side. So one day, a brand of chili was mentioned at the dollar store. So I decided to go over there. It's a brand called Southgate, Southgate. So I happened to buy a couple of cans and I brought it back. And it was approaching lunchtime. So I opened a can and it came right out of the can. There was no need to really spoon it out or anything. And I warmed it up for about 2 and a quarter minutes in my microwave, took it out, tasted a couple of bites of it. It's not spicy at all. As a matter of fact, it's very good. And I do highly recommend it if you do happen to see it at your dollar store. Now, I found it at a Dollar Tree. I paid $1.25 a can for it, and I feel that it's definitely worth giving a try. There's a few other items that I have bought there that I've been pleasantly surprised with. Um, I did buy some soft mints that were pretty good. Um, I've also bought, there are these long biscuit sticks with chocolate hazelnut. They're called Paroline, I believe, Pirouline. So I bought their brand just to see what it was like for $1.25. I'm just as happy with purchasing their brand of the item over buying the other one that's 2 to 3 times more. So definitely when you go shopping at the dollar store, Dollar Tree, and you see something you may be interested in buying, that's something that you commonly use, give it a try to see if you like it. I know I'm definitely sold on that Southgate chili, and I would definitely go back and buy it again. My next one is when it comes to getting a haircut. I used to go monthly, but with the way inflation has been going up, COVID, things like that, I have actually stretched my haircuts out to a month and a half. And it saves me about $4.60 before a tip by waiting those extra 2 weeks because a haircut with tip is $15. I have to go to a special haircut place because anytime I go to a place like Great Clips, Hair Cuttery, Supercuts, I like a medium tapered haircut. Nobody knows what that is. So I go to a barber slash beauty salon um, where they know exactly what I'm talking about when I sit down because they've been cutting hair for 40, 50 years, maybe longer. I don't know. But they know exactly what I want when I mention medium tapered cut. So, yes, I extend out my haircuts an extra 2 weeks, and it saves me almost another $5 by doing that. My next one, when I shop multiple stores, I like to stay within close proximity of them. For example, I'll use across the street. Across the street, I have Publix, I have Dollar Tree, I have another store named Five Below where everything is $5 and below. Then, if I leave that strip mall, go out, take a left, go up just a little, and make a right, now I'm at Sam's Club. That's over there. If I go out, take a right, get in my far left hand lane, take a left, get on I 295, go one exit about a mile and a half up, take a left, go through one red light, take a right. Now I'm at Walmart. So all of these stores are within a 3-4 mile radius of each other. So if I need to grocery shop, it's all convenient and it's all right here. And it also saves me some gas. That way I don't have to go 4 miles out this way, 3 miles over here, 5 miles over there, 2 miles over here. It's all, like I said, within a 3-4 mile radius of one another. That's if I choose to do Walmart, Sam's, Publix, or however I want to break that up, or if I just want to shop a couple of stores. But they're right here for the most part. I do have a Save a Lot. It is a little bit further down. That's about 3.2, 3.3 miles down the road. So that's something else I could consider, but I normally don't go there unless I'm going that way for some reason. Now, my next one is when it comes to a car repair. Fix your car repairs if it's something minor that could escalate into something bigger if you don't take care of it in the beginning, and it could cost you more money in the long run. So that's why I definitely recommend, whether it's a car repair or if you have a leak in your house or it's something in your house that needs to be repaired, fix it as early as you can to cut back on the money. If you don't, and procrastinate, 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 that is eventually going to blow up and it could cost you double, maybe triple the amount to get repaired. So I definitely recommend everybody out there to consider getting any repair that could escalate into something bigger fixed early if you can. Last but not least is my easy savings method that I live by after all my bills are paid. So what I do is because I get paid monthly, I'm on a fixed income. I delete or subtract all my bills that I have going out. Whatever I have left, I take that amount, divide it by 12, or not 12, but however how many days there's left. So let's say if I pay all my bills by the 9th of the month, that day has, or that month has 30 days. I will take that amount of money, divide it by 21. That's what I meant to say. Whatever day you pay your bills, take from that day to the end of the month, whether it's 30, 31, or if it's a February, figure in the difference, the amount of days. What you come up with, 20, 18, 16, whatever the number may be when you divide it, live within that number. If you don't have to go out and spend anything, that money will carry over. It may go up a couple of dollars the following day. If you stay within that number, that's beneficial to you. It helps you out. You could take that difference, you could even possibly set it aside and save it. Um, but that's how I tend to live month to month, day to day. After my bills are paid, whatever day it is, count how many days it's going to be before I get my next pay and divide that number into what is left out of your monies, and what comes up, whatever amount that is, live on that amount. If you have to spend any for that day, if you do not, it just carries over. But you get my point. So, anyway, guys, I just want to say thank you for tuning in this afternoon. I really appreciate you being with me, and I had a chance to share my cheap and frugal living hacks with you guys. Again, please feel free to use some of these for yourself. I think they'll benefit you. They benefit me, especially number 9. So I hope all of you have a great remainder of your day, and I hope all of you have a nice weekend. Bye.